Hey, Joe. Hey, everyone. Hope everybody had a good weekend.
Chicken sandwich for everyone.
Oh,
Yummy. Thank you,
go.
Joe.
Good old chicken sandwiches. I love those. Those are good. So just let me know you're here by commenting. We're going to get started here in a few minutes. A little paranormal discussion. And no, I'm good. Marnie's having some chips and having her snack before bed.
Don't tell me.
Hey, Joe.
She loves them too.
I love chicken sandwich, Chick-fil-A, and things like that.
Joe might not have Chick-fil-A.
True.
Joe, do you have Chick-fil-A? It's a fast food restaurant.
Excuse me. You're dropping chips all over the place. They're out the dog's getting them. Oh, Lord. So the weather around here has been kind of on crazy lately. We've had hey G-Paul.
Hey G-Paul.
We've had cold weather, warm weather. Some people up north has snow.
Freeze warnings.
Free warning. We can't even get our garden started yet because of that. You don't want to have to deal with dead plants. But I think it looks like it's going to warm up though this week and stay pretty warm. So that's good. So maybe a garden this week or something. Maybe we can work on it. Don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And we'll do that. And maybe soon I can start doing some live streams outside at our patio furniture area where we can sit up and maybe do some live streams outside when it starts getting good and warm. So be something new for the channel. So what do people do this weekend? What y'all do this weekend? What was your things that was going on this weekend? Excuse me. We've been having overcast weather all week. Yeah, it's been just crazy here. I mean, we're getting rain. The higher elevations here in North Carolina have gotten some snow. It's just been a crazy experience so far. But anyway, maybe the weather will hold out good this week. I want to do some filming, and hopefully some of the places that I film at, me and Marty can get into because, hey, player, how you doing? Because one of the cemeteries, like Riverside, has been shut down for the past month or so since this coronavirus thing. And places I like to get back to and start filming. Some of them are starting to open back up to where I can get into those. Definitely want to get back up to Helen's Bridge. It's been a while since I've been up there. And Riverside, I still got a lot of how can I put that? I've got some unexplained things I need to work on there because there's just so many questions and no answers so far. And places in Riverside, I mean, it's so big, there's places I would love to go in and film and places I've not. Waiting for it to rain. Well, we've had pretty decent amount of showers the past few weeks. Thank God it's not giving us any floods or anything, but
Mother's Day.
Huh?
Ask them about Mother's Day.
Oh yes, how was Mother's Day? Yes, Marty want to know how Mother's Day was for everybody.
For the mamas.
Doing good, player. I hope everyone's doing well this evening. Good to see you here. Love having my YouTube family around. And Marnie, just absolutely thank the world of you guys. But yeah, we had Mother's Day yesterday. Marnie's son came over, cooked breakfast for her and her mom, and I spent some time with my mom, and we just had a good time. We had a good Mother's Day. Oh, I bet they were beautiful, Joe. So a lot of stuff going on. One thing I want to do is maybe we'll do an investigation with Michael the doll tonight. It's been a while since we pulled him out and just see what he might say to us. So probably we'll do that. I sent Amy and April links, so we'll see if they're able to come up, and we'll investigate Michael tonight. Yellow, white, and red roses. Oh, that's got to be beautiful, Joe. That's very sweet of you to do that for your mom. All right. Get Michael down here. Have him ready when we start investigating. So caught a shadow in the house about a week ago. Kind of a tall shadow, but it's the only time I've seen him is about 4 o'clock in the morning. Seen it go through our living room and into our kitchen area. So that's maybe we'll, through our investigation, not maybe uncover who that might be. And not really sure. Let's see. Amy says just got home. Thank you, Amy. That's fine. And we'll see if we can't contact maybe that tall shadow I saw. Along with Michael. You had a good Mother's Day, didn't you?
Yeah, I had a real good Mother's Day. Thank you.
Yeah. Her son made raspberry pancakes. It was so good.
Yeah, he made brunch.
Yeah, he made brunch for us. And
bacon and eggs and pancakes and real deal fruit. It was good.
Yeah, it was a real good brunch. That's for darn sure.
Whoever picks him up's a lucky lady.
Amy had to get more bologna. Oh, Amy and her bologna. Marnie loves bologna too. Marnie occasionally loves to have her bologna sandwiches. I like bologna pretty good too. I ain't gonna complain. My go-to when I can't figure out what I want to eat, my go-to is peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and either strawberry or grape. Those are my two favorite. Fried bologna is good too. Yeah, yeah, I like fried bologna and some mayo on a sandwich there. That's pretty good stuff. So you can't go. Bologna is one of those go-tos as well. I mean, it's just something you go to when you can't figure out what else you might want to eat. So let's see. Okay, I got Michael here. I got the ghost detector tool up to see if we can catch any words that might come up through. So I want to get that started. Amy will be up here in a little bit. Like peanut butter sandwich as a snack. Now, yeah, that's a good snack at night. Another one of my favorites is getting like Ritz crackers and some peanut butter and jelly. And that's a good snack too. Another one of my favorites. Or just a sliced up banana and some peanut butter. That's good too. I like little snacky stuff like that. You don't have to be Oreo cookies or something like that all the time. Although those are good, I will admit. Michael, if you're wanting to wake up and talk to us, speak to me through this phone app. I can read the words you're saying. You know how that goes. If the tall figure shadow that's in the house is here, let me know you're here as well by speaking into this phone so I can read your words. right. So this is what I got going for some, people who may not be familiar with it. That's it right there, and that's what we're going to use to investigate tonight. Michael, speak with us. I know you're not shy, so you can speak with us here. Okay, Levi. You got the word Levi. That's the first thing that's popped up. Levi. Who is Levi? Are you the tall shadow figure in here? Could be. That's a different name. That's something different I don't normally get. Names like that. So that's a very old name as well. Yes, it could mean jeans as well. Levi brand jeans, possibly. I don't know. I don't wear Levi. I wear Wrangler. That'd be a nice sponsor to have. Wrangler jeans. Finally. The next word is finally. Finally what? You're able to talk to me? Is that what you mean? Finally able to speak? So I don't really know why. So I was up at it's around 4 o'clock last week. I think it was like last Sunday night, I believe. And I was up at 4 in the morning. Just happened to get up, and a shadow figure went through from my living room through my kitchen. It didn't acknowledge me, so I'm just kind of wondering if it was like maybe a repetitive spirit that runs through that I don't normally see. I'm not always up that time of the morning, so maybe that's Levi. I don't know. My hey, through the veil, how are you? You doing good, Nicole? So my daughter, my oldest daughter, Katie, she's seen a guy that's kind of tall with a top hat. This shadow didn't have a top hat, so I'm thinking a different one than what she was seeing when she was younger, possibly. Speak to me some more. Speak through this phone here. Doing good. Kind of wondering if, like I said, maybe Levi is a tall shadow, but if it's repetitive, it may not know that I'm even talking to it because it's just one of those things. It just constantly goes through. But we'll see. Maybe it's Michael too. Michael, can you put your name in here? Let me know it's you. You put your name in here where I can read it. I'll know I'm talking directly to you instead of another spirit. So occasionally when I can, I'm going to my mom's and working on some investigations there. Seems like they've have a young kid named Thomas there. And it's been a few weeks since they made contact with him, which is why I'm believing it is a spirit of a child because it's not manifested into anything else or nobody's getting hurt or anything like that. I got many. Is there many spirits here? A lot of spirits here. So, like I said, I've been doing investigations there as well. I'm trying to get the camera on me more. Dang, there you go. And makes you wonder. Yeah, I don't normally get up at 4 in the morning. Not all the time, at least. But the haunted hour, witching hour is 3 a.m. usually. But anyway, so that was different for sure, seeing that. And like I say, investigating my mom's, I'm believing it is a child that's there, and not a demon spirit pretending to be a child. Excuse me. So it's a constant contact my sister's having with this young child spirit. I got head. Head, head. What does that mean, spirits? You talking about Michael? You talking about your head? Is that eye that you pop open every now and then? Yeah, coffee at 3 a.m. is a good thing to have if you're going to be investigating or something. There's Michael. That's who we're investigating. Sometimes, and see, his eye stays closed on that side, then eventually just pops open. I don't know if it meant his head or what it meant, but Michael, are you the one speaking to me? Let me know you're the one speaking. Yeah, he's a little creepy. I do have Jane. She's always here too. Jane seems to be. She don't seem to be a bad spirit at all. She seems to be kind of just laid back. I think she just gotten to where she's just comfortable being here. When I took her to the river a few months ago to do an investigation, I kind of felt like that she would maybe freak out or have a problem with it, but she seemed to really like it. So the river meant something good to her. So that was interesting to come across that. I've not taken either one of these dolls to Helen's Bridge or any places like that yet. I plan on it once we start getting back to regular routine soon. Give me another name or another word. Yeah, Jane is. She just kind of goes with the flow. I mean, occasionally we'll have like strange little things happen sometimes, but it's not like the house is totally haunted and people are getting hurt or anything in here. It's just now I got and I look at this. This is I never seen this come through before. Miss MRS. That's very different. I don't know if that's an abbreviation or it means like Miss so and so. I'm not really sure what the spirits are trying to get through. Who is Miss? Can you tell me who that is? Yeah, it could be Miss Jane. I don't know. Jane, are you trying to come through here? And we're working with Michael, but I guess if you'll put your name in here, we'd all love to see that name pop up in here. I know Amy's been wanting to see Jane's name pop up in one of our apps for a long time. Does MRS stand for something? I don't know. Sometimes we will catch things like go through here that I mean, I know my chair is squeaking, but I know that occasionally we will catch things. Disembodied voices have come through on our live streams before. I don't hear anything on my end, but doesn't mean that there's not something trying to come through. Michael, speak to us more. Heard a whisper. Yeah, you probably did. I'm not a bit surprised if you do. Mainly because of, like I said, their disembodied voices have come through our live stream before. But it's a welcome thing for me as long as it's nothing evil coming through. I'm pretty good with that. I'm one of those that gets somewhat excited when something happens, like the REM pod or EMF goes off, or get worse through the detector that you read it, you're like, oh, that really means something, for sure. Or an answer that you get, you're like, oh, wow. So I get excited about those things. That's just that's just nature that I do things, but I love it. I love to find new things coming through and new words come through almost all the time because of whatever spirit is trying to contact. Still stuck on Miss or MRS if that means something else. Michael, speak to me. You've been sitting here next to this phone for a little bit. Can you put your name in here, please? Levi, if you would like to speak and let me know you're here. Yep, like a kid in a candy store. You're right. Told, T-O-L-D. I got the word told. Hey, Nos, how are you? What do you mean you told? Michael, is that you saying told, or is that maybe Levi now that we've met somebody new? It came up earlier. It said the word many, so I'm wondering if there's a lot of quite a few spirits around me right now. Maybe spirits that are helpful. If you let me know who it is I'm talking to, so just give me names. It could be Miss Levi. Yes, it could be a female spirit. Now I got composition. What does composition mean, spirits? Excuse me. It's doing pretty good. The app's moving pretty decent. I got embark, EMBARK. Are you embarking on something? Broadcast. That's kind of what we're doing. We're doing like a broadcast, kind of. Spirits from, I got crush, CRUSH. What does crush mean? I'm wondering if maybe broadcast meant like, back in the day, of course, radio broadcast stuff. Maybe that's what you're thinking. Now, Vern. That's a different name, another name that I've got. Vern. Okay, Vern, who are you? I don't remember going back through and ever seeing the word Vern or the name Vern come through. Yeah, Nicole. It could be. I mean, it could be. Who knows? I've never really unlocked how many spirits are on this land. I'm sure there's quite a bit. Oh Lord, Slim. How you doing, Slim? Slim is staying alive. Vern, who are you? See, Levi and Vern, those are two names I'm not used to. So, are you one of the tall spirits that walks through this house? That's cool, Nicole. So, Vern, are you the one with the top hat that my daughter has seen? I got prediction. Okay, so you got a prediction. Hey, Loretta, how are you? Are you spirits trying to predict something? Spirits, can you tell me who the president of the United States is? I often wonder, with spirits, and then whatever year they may have lived, if they lived in the 20s or the 30s or 40s or whatever, if they know if they're still in that time frame, because it seems like spirits are sometimes kind of left in that time frame. So if they, you know, lived and died in the 40s, let's say, or something like that, um, they may only know what happened in that era, which I think some spirits are pretty intelligent and they know what's going on in the here and now. So it's kind of interesting to see what spirits might tell you. Hey, buddy, how are you? And I'm finding when I go to the Civil War cemetery that's one of the things that I get is things like food, hunger, which soldiers would probably, I'm sure, went through. Um, what else have I gotten? I've gotten, like, I think, generals and just different things come through. And it's almost like that Civil War cemetery. Um, they're still in that area of that time frame of the Civil War. I got create. What are you creating? Got a prediction, then we got create. I'm not really sure what's going on there. Hey, Jan, how are you? What does create mean, spirits? What are you creating? See? I thought I was going to change your words again, and it's just went back down to nothing. Spirits, can you tell me when you died? What year you died? Do you know that? I got bad. B-A-D, bad. What is bad, spirits? It's interesting. I mean, these words like prediction, create, now bad. I'm not sure what the spirits are trying to tell us. Now I got rabbit. I'm not really sure what rabbit has to do with anything, but it's certainly something I don't normally get in the spirit box here. Of course, random spirits, you're going to get different spirits saying different things. I often think sometimes that when we pick up these words that, like rabbit, for instance, or just words that don't always like off the wall, I'm kind of wondering if it's like spirits that don't realize they're actually being contacted, or just randomly saying they got last. Um, so I was kind of wondering if it's like spirits that are, uh, doesn't realize when they speak that this thing's picking it up. I got blanket. Is there a blanket in here you're attached to? You have a special blanket? Buddy, you did good on that Mother's Day card, bud. Can you tell me what blanket means, spirits? What do you mean by that? Coffin. Now, see, coffin. Things I don't always normally get or don't get at all. These words are just now popping up. Was you buried in a coffin on this land? And I don't. I mean, this land's been in my family for quite a while, but we don't have family members buried on it that I know of. I mean, I've never heard tell of that, so I'm thinking going back beyond my family here. So, and you're talking about back in the 30s and 40s. So even before that. Sweet, Loretta. Yeah, or wrapped in a blanket. I wonder if it now I got the word down. Now that those words are starting to make a little sense. Yeah, coffin down. Like Sam said, maybe they're wrapped in a blanket. Maybe that's something that's going on. Was you wrapped in a blanket in a coffin on this land? That'd be something. Of course, I got my family next door, and I got friends that I've known for many years. So I don't know if I'm picking up spirits that are just directly related to this land that I'm on or neighboring land. So you never know. But it's been kind of an interesting start to an investigation tonight for sure. Yeah. No, I don't think I want to find a coffin on this land. Oh, Lord. Hmm. Spirits talk to me, and they're kind of being quiet now at this point. And I know it takes spirits some time to get some energy up, so it may be another reason why I'm waiting for a word to come up. Yeah, I'm sure, Slim. That's for darn sure. I don't know. I can tell you, my brother lives up the hill from me, and there's been times he's heard like Indian drums, and he did at one time see in his living room an apparition of a little girl with ashes on her, like she'd been burned. So I'm not really for certain what all's been on this land before the family got here. So and I got fish, the word fish. And again, it could be just one of them random words, fish, and it may not mean anything. But now Jane loves the river, so it could mean something pertaining to her. Can you give me an answer if you are buried on this land? The one talking about the coffin? Now I got association. Means that what you associated with somebody you have. Are there more spirits in here that are associated with one another? Huh. A blanket could mean cold or safe, but yeah, possibly. There could be a blanket that we have in this house that a spirit could be attached to. I got modify. Again, I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean, but maybe we'll figure it out. I got the word chef. And now cold. And it's interesting that Slim said cold a moment ago, so now the word cold has just popped up. There it is. So are you cold and needing a blanket? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, Michael, Jane, it could who knows? You know, I got view. Word view. Now highway. Again, words. I'm not really near a highway. Now I got the name Monica. There you go. Another name we've gotten popped up. Hey, Brandon, how are you? Monica, are you the one that's needing a blanket? Loretta, you're funny, Loretta. Hmm. Now I got powerful. Again, maybe a word that doesn't mean anything, but we'll see. Thank you, Nos. So what I'm trying to do with this app is like I was saying, trying to possibly like weed out words that may not really mean anything. That could be just a spirit that doesn't know they're being contacted, or that they can be contacted, and words are just popping up. So it's hard to say. I'm trying to like weed out certain uh, things and trying to get to a heart of matter. And I got Kiss, Kiss. I don't know if that means that or the band, maybe. Hello,
Hello.
how are you?
I'm good.
Good.
Ow.
So we're just trying to figure out what the spirits are wanting to talk to us about tonight. It's been interesting, that's for sure. Um, I'm not sure what. Let's see. I got billion, like billions of dollars. And I got turning. These words just flipping around now. Trying to find out. So we got the word blanket earlier, and got coffin. You know, was it somebody buried in a blanket or something? And Slim said maybe it means they're cold, and the word cold popped up. So maybe we'll lean a little more towards that. I've heard those saying turning in your grave. I don't know if that means anything. Detroit Rock City, that's right. Maybe one of these spirits have seen Kiss in concert or something. I don't know. Because I know I have.
Sorry, I'm here, but I'll be just another minute.
You're fine. You're fine. I got blow, BLOW. Okay, spirits. I like to know. Oh, I like to know who wants the blanket or what's going on with the blanket. Who are you? Give me your name. Is it Monica or whoever? Pop it up. Let me know who I'm talking to so I can kind of figure it out here a little bit. Yeah, maybe player. You never know. It's not really doing anything right now. Who was the whisper that was in the in our video tonight? Who's been whispering in the camera? Now it's kind of just shut itself down again. Rob, is that you under the blanket? Oh Lord. Yeah, the ghost may be a little scared. I don't know what's going on with him tonight. I mean, we're getting like several words in a row, then nothing. So it's interesting. Yeah, maybe the doll does need a blanket. Michael, do you want the blanket? If so, let me know. Oh, Lord, Rob. Come on, spirits, talk to us. Lord of mercies. I may go with the necrophonic app here in a little bit. It's been a while since we've done that. I want to see if I can get some more words come through here. Rob, what are you doing under the blanket? Or do we want to know? We may not want to know what Rob is doing under the blanket, so we may just want to just keep it to himself. Oh my Lord, Rob. Well, I hope you two ain't under the blanket together. Lord have mercy. Sad part is you don't even know you're under there together. So, Loretta. Oh Lord. All right, spirits, talk to me. I don't know. What, did you go to sleep? Did you find a blanket and warm up and go to sleep? Oh Lord, Rob. Sleep. Rob and Buddy are coming out from under the blanket.
Try me. Okay.
All right, good night. So I'm still on the word below. That's the last word. I think the spirits found a blanket and went to sleep. I believe that's what's happened. Reporting. Now I got the word reporting. Not sure what reporting means really, but oh gross. Oh Lord. Yeah, Sam, I'd like to see Bill Engvall again. That'd be nice. Maybe even Jeff Foxworthy. That'd be cool too. Spirits, what does reporting mean? Yeah, I'd say that would be frightening the spirits, Loretta. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I don't think I have to worry about y'all's blanket there, Rob. I'll let y'all keep that up there in Michigan. You can fumigate it if you want. Examination. I got examination. Spears, are you examining something? Yeah, make sure you don't have Buddy and Rob's blanket. Looks like another word might be coming through. Maybe not. I gotta do some more research on this land to see if some of these names that I get are tied in even further way back. And I got effective to see what might be attached here. And remember, when you go to places and you buy things, especially like thrift stores and stuff, you never know what kind of spirit you may be bringing home. Which is why, the whole blanket thing, that was there a blanket here that a spirit could be attached to, possibly? Okay, I want to try to I'm going to stop that, and I'm going to go with the necrophonic cat for a little bit. See if we get any words or names that come through. And let's see. So let me know if you, by chance, cannot hear that. But I got it going now. There it is. Yeah, Brandon, that is a gamble. That sounded like it said Marnie. Hey, Lynn. How are you and Seth? Hot and no? Oh, that's odd. Who is the tall spirit that's in my home? What's your name? Or run? No, I'm not going to run. What? Who? No. Can you give me your name? Can you give me your name? Hard up. I just. Who's the spirit with a top hat? Me? What is your name? I heard hi. It's him. Rob got Nancy. Heard sleep and then no. That's odd. Go. Run again. No, I'm not running. Sometimes it sounds like foreign language coming through, which is interesting. Who was the spirit talking about a coffin earlier? Off. Him. I think I heard guilt. Up. I hear up. I've heard it more than once. Like I said, we can go. Oh. I'm looking for someone's name. It helps me contact. Yeah, really. Or help. And her baby. Hey, George. Heard help again. That's the second time I've heard help. Who needs help? Dream. It's like dream. Up again. What does up mean? There's more. There's more of what? That kid voice. Thomas, are you over here? Yes, sir. Yep. I sent you a link, George. I don't know what gets creepier. Some of these weird voices, or hear a kid's voice come through. So somebody hollering for help. All right. Breath. Tunnel. Are you in a tunnel? Bad. Them. That's what I said. Please speak clearly. Jane or Michael, can you speak your name through here? Hey, Georgie. I lost George. Okay, spirits, you need to let me know something. I want to shut this off in just a second. Hey, April. Frequent. I think I heard frequent. I lost Amy. All right, I'm going to stop that for right now. I swear it said Marnie at the beginning of it. So I want to put it back on the other app and just see if words will pop up. But what's up, George? How are you?
Good, and you?
Pretty good.
Awesome.
Just seeing what we can come up with tonight. I like the necrophonic app. It's pretty cool. But sometimes I have to close my eyes and just listen as hard as I can because sometimes I just miss things. April, I sent you a link if you like to come up. Excuse me. Oh no, G Paul. That happens to us sometimes too. But I hate it when it does. It just knocks you off. It takes forever to come back up if you're able to do that.
Where'd Mom go?
I don't know. I don't know if maybe she's having issues with internet again, maybe. I got the word spouse. But yeah, I don't know. I'm still trying. I like to know, the big tall spirit I saw in here, top hat man spirit that's in here. But those things are just hard to sometimes come across. What do you mean by spouse? Does a spirit here have a spouse is here too? I got planes. This thing's jumping all over the place tonight. So George, what's going on with your workplace there? That place is pretty haunted.
Huh?
That your workplace is pretty haunted. Video you had yesterday, and
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be good if you go in there and just do a good investigation if you're allowed to do that.
I'm gonna plan to go live one day right there.
Mm-hmm.
Only in that room. That room is really active. But just I never seen it go like crazy like yesterday. It never happened like that. Those big bangs, it never happened before.
Maybe they're trying to get your attention a little better. I don't
Yeah.
know. That's a possibility because, yeah, if a spirit wants to get your attention, they're not getting it the way they want it. They'll really do something to make you go, what?
Don't you understand why they don't come? Why they don't do noise when my sister's there? It's so annoying. Why only me?
I don't know. I mean, it could mean that, well, you're a little more sensitive probably. I don't know. I know that sometimes spirits can mess with Marnie a lot more than they can me. And
Yesterday I was really calm. I was not. worry about. Even though they were making a lot of noise, I still like ignore them.
Mhm. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I don't. Maybe I just wanted to get your attention only. I don't know.
Well, eventually they got my attention because there was a lot of big noise. They were huge, loud. It was loud.
Mhm.
It was loud.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Nobody else was there. No, only me.
Hmm.
So nobody could do it.
Uh,
When I come in, the alarm was set up, so nobody could be inside.
hmm. I don't know. Just yeah, keep a camera on it from time to time, and just see what else you might pick up over the next few days or something. And
That's a good idea.
yeah, let a camera run on it for you know what I used to do with Jane. I just put a camera on her at night sometimes, and sometimes I didn't get anything. Sometimes you could hear shuffling of feet or things like that. But you know, if they really want your attention, they're going to make a ton of noise to get it. So, and maybe who knows? Putting a camera up, you might catch a disembodied voice or something,
Yeah.
and you may figure out who you're up against there.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
The only thing that I was like freaking me out, they were making too much noise and I thought they were going to move a chair or something.
Oh Lord.
How
Hey,
are you doing?
oh, I'm all right. Not too bad here. Colorado cold or warm?
Right now it's cold right now because it rained.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The weather just can't seem to figure out what it wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
It's annoying.
So you want to try to do some filming as soon as you can, or what you got
Yeah.
planned?
Yeah, I feel I didn't thought about it.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to go live. But week 2.
Yeah.
I don't have like I work there. I can do it when I'm like working.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing is I just can't turn the light up because they will be suspicious that I'm turning the lights off. So
Right. Well, I think. Well, yeah, I wouldn't even worry about that. I mean, just trying to catch something like a shadow figure or no disembodied voice or something. Maybe you could set like something up, EMF detector or something. I don't know, something that may be a trigger, and see
yes,
how many times something like that goes off or whatever. But yeah, I mean, still go live. I mean, yeah, do a live. That'd be great. We'd like to see that too.
yeah, you give me a good idea about the recording. That's a really
Hmm.
good.
Yeah, try that out and see what happens because, over a time of 4 or 5 days, you may capture something. I would. You may not do it the first night, but maybe the second or third or whatever, you might be able to catch something.
I know I will freaked out, but I want them to move a chair or something. That would be cool at the same
Mm.
time.
Well, it's like when our fidget spinner moved in the cemetery there. It's been the only time it's ever moved, but it wasn't until me and Marnie walked away that it actually did something. So maybe just leaving something and just walking away, they may
Yeah,
feel the ability to do something then.
yeah, yeah. And they can happen anytime because it was during the day.
Hmm. Oh yeah.
Ghosts
Spirits
don't
don't.
care. They don't care.
Mm-mm. No, they don't sleep. They don't care. They'll move as long as somebody's there, some kind of energy. And you got. See, the thing is, that place has got electricity, so it's got plenty of energy in there that they can draw from. So that may be
Yeah,
there may be a ton of spirits in there. Who knows?
yeah. And on the offices, that's when I
Hmm.
start ignoring them more. But in the offices, like the light will start like flickering. Like, okay, whatever, I'm gonna ignore you.
Mhm.
They were like most like 4 or 5. They were flickering and they stop and they come back again. Like I was just ignoring it. I didn't have time for that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, just let us know what happens for sure. Make you a little video of it so we can be something to put on your channel. That'd be cool. Have you heard from Rich
Good
lately?
idea, bro. Yeah, I've been talking to Rich.
Cool.
He's okay. Um, Probably he was most of the time home because
Mhm.
of the quarantine.
All right.
But
I hadn't
besides
seen
that,
him.
he's good.
I hadn't seen him do much lately on like he used to do his live streams or something. You know, let's hope he's doing good. That's why I was asking about him.
Yeah. This corona keep us so lazy.
It's like I was saying earlier. You know, we're our state's in phase 1, so we're starting to see a few things open up, and you know, uh, over time maybe we'll get back to normal soon. And I definitely want to do some investigating.
Yeah.
Nicole, you got a new toy in the basement?
In the basement.
April says no comprehende.
No comprende.
Mm. Yeah, we'd like to go
Mom
to there.
lost signal.
Do what, George?
I think mom lost signal.
I think she may have because it was like all of a sudden it went away.
Yeah.
I know she said she was having some problems with it off and on anyway, so maybe that could have happened.
Yeah.
Ghost cam is set up now. All right, let us know how it goes, Nicole. That'd be cool.
Oh, you're awesome, bro. You give me the greatest idea about that place.
Well, just keep us up to date what goes on. And send me, you can always message me on Facebook. Send me videos or whatever if you catch something. Yeah. That's really cool. Oh Lord,
I'm gonna be hanging out sometimes, but sometimes I'm just gonna leave it right there.
Mm-hmm.
Camera. Let's see if I'm gonna try to record with my phone and my camera at the same, like different areas.
That's a good idea.
Because so nobody can say someone's else is there. So I put one in the corner and the other in the corner.
Mm-hmm. You may be able to put them like in 2 different rooms, and kind of see if you might hear a noise in one room that you don't hear in another room, and yeah, I mean, who knows? You might be you can maybe debunk some things and then figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
But once you can try to figure out where what I'm trying to say, you can figure out like if the spirits are like in one room that's really haunted, then you maybe figure out what it is. But I mean, it could follow you through. I don't know. You never know. I don't know how those spirits are doing. Oh gosh,
I was like yesterday. I need to make a little video and send it to them. Like this is crazy. It didn't stop like for 5 minutes. They continue doing it and doing it. Like, you know what? I'm gonna record and send it to them.
Yeah. Like I'd be like, y'all place is haunted here. Just let you know if I get scared half to death, this is why. So Amy's back. We all know you Twinkies need lots of them for. Oh my gosh, player.
Boom.
Oh,
Mom's back.
yeah, she's in the chat.
No.
And players going back and forth with April. Being silly, that's for sure. Oh, Lord. Anyway. Yes, yeah. So definitely keep us up to date on that, George.
I will.
Yeah.
But before doing that, requiring to really fix my computer, my laptop. It's annoying me. Without the laptop, even if I do a video, I can't do anything because I can't edit. That's another problem.
And I've tried to edit on our laptop. I use a tablet, and it sometimes gets on my nerves because it's slow and it won't always work correctly. So there's times I'm like trying to upload it. It takes 3 or 4 times to upload it to go to YouTube, just to go to YouTube. And but I need to try with this computer to see if I can edit with it. But I can't use Power Director, which is what I like to use on this computer because it's an Apple. So I don't know. But you can, if you record something with your phone and catch it, you could probably edit on your phone. I've done that before. That might be easy.
Even though on the phone it's annoying.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
Well, some people like to record. I mean, to edit on their phones. It's easier for them, but for some people, it's not.
Yeah, I guess how James does his.
Yeah, he edits on his phone.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy how he does that.
I have, like, if I do a vlog, like, comic book or something, I'll use my phone, and that's kind of simple because there's not a lot of editing I have to do, and so that's okay. But if you got like, there's times I've recorded for an hour or two or something, and you're like, well, I don't need that. I need to cut that out. And, it does take some time.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord, April.
What did she say?
She said, "Player, you're right up here with the Twinkies in the naughty department."
Oh my God, Auntie.
I thought you were tired, April and Amy. Just come home to do so. Would you think? Oh, God. None cannot be naughty, April. Oh, Lord. Player? Oh, yes, a nun can be very naughty. I watched the Nun movie here recently from the Conjuring series, and well, I was a naughty nun. That was actually a pretty good movie. I think I'm pretty much caught up on all the Conjuring stuff.
I love those movies.
Yeah, they're good. I would love to go. I mean, it'd be a little. I don't know how to put this. I'd be a little apprehensive, but I would like to go visit and see the actual Annabelle, the doll.
Oh my God.
April says, "None, ha ha, you're being delusional." Wow. Maybe go visit Robert the doll too. That'd be kind of. I know Omar had some issues with that when he got his own Robert the doll.
Robert the doll.
Robert the doll. Honestly, I got Jane and Michael dolls, and I'm pretty good with that. I debated on ordering a Robert the doll. Part of me is like, nah, probably not. What's a true story about Conjuring? It's a couple who live there. Yeah, that the people who lived in that Conjuring home in the first movie. Wow, that was a lot of crazy stuff. I mean, I know that the Conjuring movies are kind of like loosely based on the true story. They hype it up a little bit, but it's for movie purposes. But they said there was a ton of crazy stuff that happened in that home. Oh Lord, player. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Anyway. I love to read the chats on here. This is great. I mean, we try to keep it entertaining up here on the screen, but the chat's where it's at. Because you never know. Nicole, keep us up to date on the new toy situation and stuff. Let us know what happens there too. Yeah, Loretta. Yeah, I mean, if you put, it could be a fact where when you make a move, paranormal stuff is not always interesting things. There's times that and a lot of us have done investigations. You wait a while, it's a boring 20 minutes without nothing going on or whatever. And there's times I've gone to places like Helen's Bridge and stuff and get very little to nothing. Uh, you know, so yeah, you have to make a movie to where it's people can sit and enjoy it. Because just because you go to a place that's haunted does not mean you're necessarily going to catch anything at all. You may not catch nothing. You may catch very little. But there's several places I would like to check out though, just to see what I like Waverly Hills and places like that. Because I like to see what I can come up with. I may not catch anything. And and I tell people this too, even though I'm a believer, I'm still a skeptic on everything that I want to debunk as much as possible. And just because I've been to a place and has experience, it does not mean I want to go back and have another experience. So I kind of stay a little skeptic on things. That helps. Yeah. The movie wasn't totally 100%, but you got an idea. You got a good idea of basically what they were trying to get at. And The Nun, it's just a weird movie in itself. Just I think nuns are portrayed sometimes sometimes as evil. No, buddy. I think that's all right. You keep your doll under your bed, and we won't talk about that one. There you go, Nicole. Yeah, I like to do that too. I like to do that as well. Then you can just capture stuff. My mom and sisters does. They got cameras outside the house and inside the house, and you never know when they might come across something. That's for sure. But, all righty. Well, I think I'm going to shut it down for the night. Get to bed and get some rest. And but anyway, I want to thank Amy and George and everybody in the chat for being here tonight. George, keep us up to date, and when you go live, let us know so we can be ready to watch. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right, buddy.
Sounds good.
All right. Everybody have a good night. I love you all.
Bye, everyone.
We'll see you next week.